Oh, I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, if I can stream all day, nothing will happen. As soon as I spectate an F1 race and stream at the same time, it shuts my internet down. I don't understand. I'm going to delete F1 and try reinstall it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. Hello, welcome back to Division 1's race. I had a bit of technical difficulties there. I could stream 6 races in a row if I was racing, but if I spectate, it shuts. Oh, it decides to kick me off Xbox. It just says I'm not signed into Xbox Live anymore. I don't know why it does that. I don't quite get what's I meant. I don't know what's going on. I've got no. Context, are we still in Q3? I think we are still in Q3. I've got no information. My menu isn't loading, and I have no audio. Weirdly. It will be back very shortly. I can't change views at all. Is this race start? And another starts in 28 seconds. This will be up and running very shortly. I still have no menu. No way of knowing what's happening and what position anyone's starting in for this race. We're going in blind at this moment. You know about as much as I do. Yeah. I can't even leave the game. I can't press start or anything. Maybe. Start F. Ah. And we're back. Hopefully we can join the session before the race starts. Sorry about this, people. Lots of technical difficulty with the servers tonight. As usual for me. Oh, we're on lap 1. There you go. So, Flawless obviously started in first place. Mo McGurk is out in front, already putting a second gap between him and Flawless. Drowsy Ball out in third, but he is 1.5 seconds being pressured behind from MSD Ragecat. MSD Ragecat on the softer of the two tyres. Pushing down Izzy, going up the inside. Definitely getting that move done. Very nice. MSD Ragecat now up into third place. iRegal pushing from behind. Also putting pressure. So this track is predicting a two-stop strategy from everyone. They're going from soft, soft, medium, or medium, medium, soft. That's the only way they're thinking of going. But I'm assuming there'll be safety cars and all sorts. RIZE still putting pressure on Galaxy Bowler, but West Ditto in the Alpha Romeo is coming up behind RIZE, half a second gap on RIZE. Couple of very big. And we have a virtual safety car. Rick, it looks like he is DNF. I'm not too sure where he's DNF. Looks like turn 1. Oh no, that's not turn 1. In between turn 3 and 4, he is DNF'd on the straight there. For some reason. So that bunches the grid up a little bit. That car is gone, and we are back to racing. So, some of the biggest benefits of the first 2 laps. Vinnie Cousins up 9 places. That is a great effort on the first 2 laps of the race. Faced Prune up 8 spaces. Zombie up 5. R8 Storms up 4. Got a couple of 3 position gainers. With West Ditto, Tommy Ladd. The race is back on. MSD Ragecat is closing that gap. Down to half a second now. Oh, V1 George is off the track. He has lost his front wing on that first corner. So if he can get back on track safely, get out of the way before it brings out a safety car, it should be okay. Oh, PFC Bucko as well, accidentally going into the pit wall there. Now we see Ragecat at the front of the grid, now down to 0.2 of a second to flawless. Our Drivers' Championship leader under pressure from MSD Ragecat. Is MSD going to make a move? He is. And he's made that move. Secured his 2nd place on the better tyre. Tommy Ladd. Was gaining on Vinnie Cousins, but he loses it on the last corner, bumping into the pit wall again. I don't know if that's given him any damage. I would assume not. Vinnie Cousins up 10 spaces now, Zombie up 9. Zombie 0.3 seconds away from Face Prune. He's been this close the entire race so far. Again, we've got another car. Sector 3, Mr. Oo, I think DNFing. This is a full safety car. That lead of 3.8 seconds that McGurk has over MSD Ragecat is now going to be down to nothing. Will the race leaders jump into the pits? I don't think they're far enough out on track. There's a lot of R8 Storms, West Ditto, V1 George, all jumping in the pits to get fresher tyres. Zombie on the starting on the hard tyre, hopefully pushing this for a one-stop strategy. Then I'm assuming he's going to go from hard to soft or hard to medium, depending on how long he can make that hard tyre last. The Gherk and MSD Ragecat, both on the soft tyre, they're going to have a shorter stint. The Gherk driving into the pits. Is MSD Ragecat going to follow him? Yes, he is. Flawless, not falling for that. Not going in the pits. Neither does Drowsy iWriggle. So all the medium tyre runners are staying out on track. Vinnie Cousins stayed out on track. Face Prune stayed out on track. Obviously, iZombie on the hard staying out on track. McGurkin, Ragecat, both going for that medium tyre. Okay, so this has shaped up the order a bit. Zombie, the only one with a 3-second penalty at the minute. I think that was under the virtual safety car, so whether he was... I know sometimes you can get silly penalties for just going off track to get out of the way of the person in front of you. It's unfortunate. You can appeal that penalty at the end of the race if he feels he's been hard done by that. FIA and admin team will have a look and decide whether it warrants removing that time. So when the safety car kicks off, McGurk will be starting behind Zombie. It'll be interesting to see if Zombie lets McGurk go straight away. Because in the interest of McGurk's team, Zombie is a reserve driver. McGurk is second in the Drivers' Championship behind Flawless. It would be good for McGurk to get past Zombie as quick as possible to try and catch up to Flawless. Just waiting for a couple of people at the back to catch up. Tommy Tarka 24 seconds behind. V1 George, who's currently winning P17. We've had 2 retirements so far, Mr. OO and Rick. Which isn't too bad. Safety car still not coming in us up. We will have another lap under the safety car. Flawless. We'll have to control the pace of that pack in the last few corners. McGurk last race, getting a lot of practice in doing that. As I think there's 4 safety cars under a wet Brazil. Lots of practice controlling that safety car. Punch up. What Flawless are we looking for here? Will be to back the pack right up. We're looking to get a really nice gap down that pit straight. Get them first 2 corners out of the way with. And a nice big gap between him and Drowsy, because Drowsy, if you give him space, he will go for it. He is definitely not a driver to back out of any challenge. So, Vinnie Cousins, Faced Prune and Zombie all making up over 10 places in the first 6 laps. The Gherkin MSD Ragecat are race leaders. Our Hypnotic Boost getting in a little bit of a penalty for driving into the back of RX Storms by the look of it. It'll be one of them incidents. Random incident. Not even near each other. That's it. Yeah, McGurk and MSD Ragecat are down in 7 and 8 at the moment, but they have pitted under the safety car, so you know they've made the most of the safety car. They were running in P1 and 2. Will the safety car be coming in this lap? I would imagine so. It is only Tommy Tarka that is out behind. Safety car in this lap. Confirmation from race control. It has left it to the right last second. Flawless. Will he back up that pack all the way to the start line? Or will he just randomly gun it? They're bunching up behind him. And there we go. Flawless going for it. Regal taking a spot up on Drowsy Border. But them two will fight it down to the line. Drowsy Border getting that place back. As I thought McGurk did let Zombie did let McGurk go straight away. Oh, we have Faced Prune. I don't know what happened there. There was contact between him and someone. I don't want to say who it was because I didn't see. Unfortunately, he is now down in P17 after being up so many places. Oh, making a move on Vinnie Cousins up the inside. Vinnie Cousins closing the door on that particular move there. Will McGurk be able to get him down this straight using someone of his ERS up. Don't think, oh, late break-in. Will he? No, going outside. Vinnie Cousins defending well, positioning his car right where it needs to be. McGurk doesn't really want to get held up too long. He is in a title fight with Flawless. He would like to make his way through the pack as quick as possible, so this is hurting him dearly. Obviously, MSD Rage Cat behind him, very good racer, very good times, consistent, putting pressure on him behind. iZombie down. What is going on with iZombie? Oh, so the safety car is out again. V1 Jord is in the pit exit. For some reason. Oh, watch out, Zombie. Almost went into the back of Frost Wales there. V1 Jord not happy about DNF from there. I think Ross Wales and Zombie have been able to go past the safety car, yes, because they need to stack up behind him. So again, this works in Dirk's favour a little bit. He has got fresher tyres, still he won't have to use them under this safety car. He still remains behind Vinnie Cousins, both Mercedes winning in P203, Drowsy balling now in P1. Dalgymore and Vinnie Cousins going for the pit. Putting the white tyre on. Both of them putting that white tyre on. So at the moment, this is really good for Mercedes point in the Constructors' Championship. They are currently running in P1 and 2. This will extend their lead out in front. You know, McGurk will be trying his best to get past iRegal. But they're not going to make it easy. iRegal's going to be doing his best to hold up McGurk, try and let his teammate Flawless float off into the distance. And there's not that many points in between him and Flawless at the moment. So all instances have been cleared on track. Will the safety car be going in this lap? Left it to the last second to tell us last time. Literally the final 2 corners. And we'll find out right about now whether it is or not. No, it is not. The safety car is staying out for one more lap just to get those people at the back like Bucko, Wales and other Max to catch up to the pack once they're caught up. This will be the last lap under the safety car. We've got a lot of teammates racing near each other today. Mercedes currently next to each other. Both the Williams driver P4 and P6 right now, sandwiching in Alpine of R8 Storms. Oh dear. Both the Ferraris, AMG, Smithy and Rousey Board running in P9 and P10. Both the McLarens running in 11 and 13th, split up by the Haas of iZombie. And you've got a couple of people at the back. Very nice looking safety car. Right, now the group has packed up. At the end of the lap, we should get racing again. And we have confirmation from race control that the safety car will be in this lap. So we're going to start looking at Flawless. We'll start backing up the grid to put a bit of space in between him and the safety car. I'm sure that Flawless and iRegal will be talking to each other. Flawless relaying messages to iRegal telling him when to go. Ideally, Flawless wants to put a bit of distance between him and McGurk, because McGurk is going to be on the charge. They're both very consistent drivers. They both want that race win. And Flawless backing up the pack. And he goes for it. I thought iRegal was dropping back, trying to keep McGurk behind him. McGurk is furiously trying to get past 0.2 of a second. He might even try and make a move down this straight. Don't think he'll get that job done. iRegal would have been saving up his ERS to defend that position from McGurk. Hypnotic boost dropping down in order. Whoa. McGurk very, very closely following behind him there. There was an excellent side-by-side racing from McGurk this season. Definitely think this Drivers' Championship is going to go down to probably the last two races. We did have a very short sector 3 yellow flag there. Oh yes, alright, Storms has gone off in sector 3. McGurk will be looking to put a move on down this pit straight. He's got ERS, he's only third of a second behind iRegal. iRegal would have saved up his ERS as well. Five-second penalty for MSD Rage Cat ignoring yellow flags. MSD Rage Cat speeding in the pit lane as well. No, it's all going wrong for MSD Rage Cat today. The top three separated by 1.5 seconds. Flawless not getting as far ahead as I thought he would. But iRegal was doing just enough to keep McGurk behind him. Well, he's going to go for a move now. He's definitely got a better exit out of that corner. Upper on the inside. Oh, they are racing side by side, and McGurk gets that job done. He's now up into P2. iRegal doing his job for 3 laps in a row. Now the race is on. I don't know whether they've enabled DRS yet. I don't think they have. No, they have not. So we're all relying on ERS at the moment. So while we look at this battle, I'll take a break from this battle for a minute. I'll look further down on the grid. So Tommy Ladd a bit on his own, 3.9 seconds behind iRegal, but most importantly 3.2 seconds ahead of Drowsy Brawler, who I believe started in the top 3. He did, he started 3rd. Not quite sure what's happened to him. There's a very, very close mid-section battle. West Ditto leading that mid-pack. He is defending for his life against Vinny Cousins. Face the Prune, iZombie is one of them, and Hypnotic Boosh. Don't know whether that's a bit of Vinnie Cousins backing up that pack a little bit, or West Ditto. Ross Wales a little bit off the pace behind that mid-pack a little bit. I Love Max and Bucko. And then R8 Storms behind that, battling, trying to fight for the last points position. I want to get up there. McGurk now taking that gap down from a second to now half a second. We have our DRS now. Flawless getting an excellent exit out of that corner. McGurk barely gaining any advantage down the straight there. Or 1/10 of a second. He will have DRS here. Will he go for lunge down the inside or the outside? No, he won't. These two drivers know what they're doing. Vinnie Cousins DNF in there in sector 3. I wonder why that is. Oh, he's on track, so that's probably going to be another safety car. Unless they can remove it now that MSC Ragecat has gone past. Which they do, they've removed it. MSC Ragecat getting the fastest lap of the race so far. Oh, Zombie, 4 seconds behind Face Boom. Hopefully he's going to be able to make some time up on that. And what tyres people have got on. Well, iZombie on 13 lap old hards, but the only benefit he's got is that most of these laps have been behind a safety car. Let's jump to this lead. Oh. McGurk going a little bit wide around that final corner. I think he wanted to be a little bit more on it there. Definitely if he wants to try and catch up to McGurk. He seems, rear end seems a little tail happy. McGurk is past Flawless for the time being. That was a very good manoeuvre. Definitely won the battle of the late break in there. Now can McGurk sail off into the distance and put a bit of distance between him and Flawless? He has got fresher tyres because he pitted under the safety car. Always an interesting battle for first place, especially with these 3 good drivers. Flawless definitely looking to close the gap in that final sector to give him all the advantage he can coming up this pit straight. He's 0.3 of a second behind McGurk. Will he be able to get a better exit out of this corner? Ah, and a virtual safety car, so no, he won't overtake into the virtual safety car. West Ditto DNF'd. Oh dear. I think West Ditto has hit that curb and just veered himself off to the right on that fast left right-hander. Many people will be falling victim to that. iZombie jumping in the pits. Wonder what tyre strategy he's going to go for now. He is in P6 currently. Hitting under the virtual safety car. Not a bad idea. He's going for reds. Okay. So they have cleared that up, so the virtual safety car will be ending shortly. Drowsy Ball in 4th place, hopefully looking to close the gap on iRegal, Flawless and McGurk. He's currently on hard tyres, so one of these guys will have to pit before the end of the race. Both these Mercs will have to pit before the end of the race, which could allow Drowsy Baller to catch up. Ross Wales there been giving a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. I bet he had a negative delta time when it ended. Oh, McGurk here, diving into the pits last second. What tyre is he going to be putting on? That pretty much gives Mercedes a 1-2 at the moment. Drowsy Brawler also getting past. He's going off for a new set of mediums. So that's the last time we'll see McGurk pit. I think he might just about try the undercut on both two Mercedes. I believe their tyres are really old. Yeah, so they've got 16 lap old mediums. They're not going to be able to go to the end of this race on them. The worry is Drowsy Born and Face Prune are both on hard, only 8 laps old. If they can race like the two 16 lap old mediums, they can go all the way to the end of the race. But Gurkha's got a lot of time to make up. 6 seconds to drift Face Prune at the moment. At the moment, it's all about a tyre game. Zombie wanted to get up there. Reserve driver racing for Haas, who are second in the Constructors' Championship at the moment, behind Mercedes. Trying to get all the points he can out of this race. Here's a Division 2 driver. We have a yellow flag in Sector 1, which is Tommy Tarker. Just losing the rear end there a little bit. Oh dear, and again. Hopefully he stays out of the way of the race leaders, who are very fastly coming up behind him. Not as many penalties this race as I thought there would be. We race under a strict corner stringency. Oh, we also have a yellow flag at Sector 3. I love Max Verstappen has come off the track. McGurk has got his 4-second difference down to about 3.6 now. He's slowly making his time back on Face Prune. He will have to defend for his life. So I Regal in the pits now. He's the first in the Mercedes to jump in the pits. He will come out behind McGurk, who is now overtaking him. Oh, only just lifting through there. That is lovely. On a hard tyre, medium tyre. Tommy Tarka, 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. That would be track infringements. Sector 1, there is a yellow flag. It looks like Hypnotic has lost his front wing. Oh dear. As he's going to have to limp back to the pits now. Probably going to stick on some soft tyres. What can Flawless do to keep McGurk behind him? McGurk now down to 1.5 seconds behind Face Prune. 10 laps to go. Flawless in the pit. McGurk will take that first spot. But I reckon Flawless will put on some softs. McGurk on mediums. iRegal going past. That undercut working very well for him. I don't think iRegal is going to keep that top spot for very long. He's probably going to concede that position to Flawless when he gets close. All important title battle. Like I imagined, Drowsy Baller and Faced Prune both on the hard tyres. They are probably going to take these tyres all the way to the end. McGurk only now 0.7 of a second behind Faced Prune. I don't think he's only going to have to battle McGurk this race. I'm almost positive both of these Mercedes are going to catch up to Faced Prune at some point. Or we'll have a good battle for the third podium position. Both Mercedes on that soft compound tyre. Here we have it. McGurk will be wanting to make a move on Faced Prune down the pit straight as long as he gets a good exit out of the last corner. Does he have enough ERS? Enough of an advantage to make a move into the first corner? He does. Oh, almost losing the rear end there out of that corner. Does not want to concede that position back. Using the ERS there down the second straight. Very nicely done. He's now 9 seconds adrift to Drowsy Baller. It's not going to be an easy one to catch by any means. But a first place finish for McGurk is on the table. He's got 8 laps to make up 8.9 seconds. Or 9 laps to make up 9 seconds. It'll be interesting to see if he can actually do this. Zombie now helping the Haskells, following behind both the Mercedes drivers. It's only 7.5 seconds drift to Flawless. But he is going to be on older soft tyres at the end of this race. Oh, another yellow flag in sector 3. Tommy Tarka spinning on that final corner again. That's a couple of people now who have been struggling in that final corner. Oh, MSD Rage Cat battling very hard here with AMG Smithy. AMG Smithy not letting him go that easy. He concedes that position rather than taking each other out. He has conceded that position. Don't think there was a lot AMG Smithy could do that. Yellow flag in sectors 1 and 2. I believe that is gone now. So McGurk at the moment in a lap, not really making that much time to Drowsy Baller, only sort of made up 0.4 of a second. Not even that. Is not going to be able to catch Drowsy by the end of this race on the current speed he's going now. iRegal though, now in 1.1 second of Faced Prune. That gap is getting smaller and smaller as we go on. It won't be long before iRegal will be able to make a move on Faced Prune. Flawless not catching up as quick as I thought he would. This is all going in McGurk's favour. At the moment, he'll have a couple more points than Flawless and put the gap down a little bit. And then we have another yellow flag in sector 1-2 of Hypnotic. Just getting it all muddled up there in sector 1. Oh, and he's probably overheated his rear tyres, which is why they're just not sticking. You better get out of the way, mate. McGurk is coming through. Oh dear. I think he is stuck. Oh no, it's not. There we go, he's back again. Making his way back onto track there. Regal has overtaken Faced Prune. Now half a second ahead. Hards versus softs. There was nothing Faced Prune could do there. Flawless, 3.1 seconds behind Faced Prune now. McGurk's now got that difference down to 7 seconds between him and Drowsy Brawler, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get that first position. If Drowsy Brawler can make these tyres last another 5 laps, he has won the Australian Grand Prix. Flawless overtaking the Faced Prune. Apparently. Oh yeah, of course he has. Already 3.8 seconds, I think. I don't know what happened there. Didn't look like any particular happened. There's yellow flag in sector 1. Is that MSD Rage Cat? It's now out of has retired from the session. Hypnotic Boosh retired from the session as well. And there's 6 cars out of the race now. Flawless, still 4.2 seconds drift of his teammate in 3rd place. Doesn't look like Flawless is going to get a podium this time round. What is going on? I love Max Verstappen. Looks like he is... Oh, lost control in the last corner. Tom Tucker jumping in the pits there. Changing onto the softs. Pinching his front wing. Alright, Storm's in the pits. Probably needs a new front wing, new set of tyres. He's 35 seconds in front of Bucko. Yeah, everyone's pitting for red soft tyres now. And a replacement front wing, that looks to it. Regal within 2 seconds of McGurk. McGurk not making that much time up on Drowsy Brawler still. Still 6.2 seconds between him and the race leader. He's now just subject to 5.9 seconds. And at this rate, he's definitely not catching up to Drowsy Brawler. And at this rate, Flawless is not catching up to Regal at all. That gap seems to be growing. I think it was 4.2 seconds a couple of laps ago. Now it's 4.6. Zombie going in the pits, not being able to make that soft tyre last as long as he wanted to. It's a shame he had to pit on the last 3 laps of the race. Drowsy Brawler again making up 0.3 of a second. McGurk was down to 5.7, but he's now back up to 6. Regal starting to put a bit of pressure on McGurk now. 0.9 of a second away. This is now going to be softs versus mediums. In the last 2 laps of the race, will McGurk be able to hold his nerve? Almost losing the rear end there coming out of turn 1. He's a lot closer this time round. Will he try and go around the outside? Flawless now, 5.2 seconds of drifting by Regal. Regal will definitely make these soft tyres work in his favour. Regal backing out there. McGurk didn't leave in any room. But he braked last anyway, so you understand why these guys are all cautious. This battle, all it does is allow Flawless to get closer and closer, because while McGurk is defending Regal, Flawless will be able to get a bit of lap time back. Drowsy baller. Still 5 seconds ahead of McGurk. Well, he is dropping back at a rate of knots by the looks of it. It was 6 seconds, it's now down to 4.8 seconds now. Regal picking up a 3-second time penalty. That doesn't help him, because in this current race he will remain P3 even if he gets past McGurk. He will need to put 3 seconds between him and McGurk just to secure that 2nd place. I don't see it happening. McGurk is positioning that car very well. Very good defending from our 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship. What can Regal do to get past McGurk? He is using everything. He backs out of that one as well. He's got DRS here, got a bit of use of the ERS. Oh, Regal gets past McGurk. And how much is that eating away at his tyres? McGurk's definitely going to be wanting to challenge him down the pit straight now. But Regal will get a better launch off that final corner due to them soft compound tyres. All McGurk has to do is not let Regal get 3 seconds away from him. The gap between 2nd place and Drowsy now 3.7 seconds. Drowsy is ever so slowly dropping back. How is Drowsy managing these hard tyres in the end of this race? He should finish first. He's on his last lap. 3.6 seconds in front of Regal. Just needs to keep his composure for the last couple of corners. I think Drowsy has made this one-stop strategy work very, very well for himself. Him and Face to Prune tried the one-stop strategy from medium to hard. And this time round, it has worked out for Drowsy Baller, who crosses the line in P1. Regal crosses the line in P2, but because of his... No! Regal's picked up a 3-second time penalty as well, so he does finish P2, Regal. McGurk finishing P3, only 0.3 of a second between him and Regal. Flawless finishing 4th, just outside of the podium. Face Prune finishing 5th. Zombie still yet to go over the line in 6th place. Will Tommy Ladd be able to get a bit of time back? I think so, because of Zombie's penalties. Ross Wales in 9th, AMG Spithi in 10th, Bocco in 11th, Tommy Tarka in 12th. I think these guys are still racing, Tommy Tarka and R8 Storms. And then you have a race winner, Drowsy Brawler, putting in a really good performance to make that one-stop strategy work well. So there you have our winner, Drowsy Brawler in the Ferrari in P1. That's it. Alright, join us tomorrow at the same time for Division 2's race. The same track, some of the same people. I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock.